Hi guys, my name is Juanita. Um, I want to take you guys through my entire process of my garden for the year of 2025. So, one of my resolution is to be able to, just take everybody through, how I start, how I reset my garden, every progress of it. And I pray that this time I can actually go step by step with you guys. We can learn together, fail together, be stressed out together if something's not growing well or I need to change up something in my garden. I want to be better this year in my garden because I've been garden itch for about 3-4 years now. The reason I said itch is because I would start my garden and then I would just let everything go and everything would just do that own thing. And then the second year I did like 20%, and then the third year when I really started and I really wanted to get into my garden and make sure that year I produce at least 70 to 80% of my own food from home. I got pregnant and there was a bunch of complication with that, so I let my garden go. And then right after I had my son, I tried to do last minute planting, and I got so much from that last minute planting. But because I was with my sons, I got two boys and a 6 year old and now a 6 month old. I had a lot of stuff going back and forth, so I wasn't able to show y'all everything that I was doing. So now I'm going to show you guys where my garden is at right now, and then in the next video we're going to reset the garden together, and then after that we're going to go to the next step. But for now, welcome to my little backyard garden. Let's take this journey with me. Okay, so right now this is what my garden looks like. um don't mind my fence, we are still working on it. We had a little oopsie in Texas where everything went flying. So we're still trying to get that back because we had a lot of damaged metal sheets, so we have to get new ones. So for now, let me back up a little bit. This is my garden. I think is about 64 feet wide and about, I think, 100 feet back, so 100 by 64, I believe it's 100 by 64. And this is what it looks like. My garden isn't going to be all fancy and stuff because I want to grow food. I want to spend less, basically. I don't want to spend too much to not actually add up to what I grow. And the main reason I'm actually trying to grow is because of it's a stress relief, and also something to do with my family, and also to be able to kind of be like, oh, I can just go in the back of the yard and grab me some mint or a cantaloupe or watermelon, you know what I mean? And also I noticed from growing here and there for the last 3-4 years that most of the things that I grew, it tastes way much better than the store bought groceries. I know you guys have heard that a lot, but it's actually true. And so, like I was saying, this is my garden. My boyfriend helped me put this up. I still have two more right there, and I'm going to put it right here in this middle. Right now everything is dying off, so that's why we gotta reset everything. I'm thinking about either making a trellis right here or just use that trellis as a fence to go straight connect from there all the way there. In here I had some flowers and mostly tomatoes, like straight across. Like you can see, they're all tilting. And in here I have some potatoes and stuff that I have to these are all the potatoes leaves that I have to root out and see if I got some potatoes underneath there. I still have like you can see a watermelon right here. It's so huge. It is so huge. This is so big. It probably might not be good. I think these are eggplants. They're just gonna be rooted out. These are my beds. I did take everything out of this bag like a week ago, and I tried to plant in some lettuce, but I think those are thyme over there. I'm not sure, but nothing is actually doing well right now, and that's okay. But in here, I think these are onions. These are my onions. I started it like a month ago, and I had a stick in here to tell me what kind, but I can't find it no more. In here is my garlic. Yeah, these are my garlic, and then I have garlic in there too. I have these beds straight line across. I built them myself. I have some empty beds right here. I'm still trying to rearrange, so that's what everything we're going to do. The plastic cover on the greenhouse kind of blew off, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. We have some, these we call kitted in my country, but I think you guys call it baby eggplant or something here. And then in this bed I have a bunch of tomatoes, which are literally still producing, and I don't know how they're still producing. I have a lot of tomatoes in there, as you guys can see. And if I go on the other side, I still have a lot. So basically you just have to lift, and as you lift you see more and more. There's more in there. There are also some in here. There are some right here. Lots more tomatoes in there. I have maybe one or two in this bed. And then when you come into the greenhouse frame, I have some peppers still trying to come out or grow. I have some strawberries right there, and more kitted or stars baby eggplants. I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes and stuff in here, and other kind. There are so much, and look at this one right here. So much. Like, I'm not even kidding. You can't see most of them because 80% of them are green. But if you look down there, all in there, those are all. This is the sweet 100 tomatoes, and this right here, this whole thing right here is one plant. I promise you, it's one tomato branch, one, and it just spread out, and there's like so much tomatoes, and they're green, so you probably might not see. So what I'm going to do is, when I'm reset, I'm just going to grab a bucket and try to get as much of the tomatoes as I can. But like you guys can see, there is so much in here, and it's just one plant, and they are still producing. They are still producing. Same as this side. Look at that. And it's amazing I was able to do that, or the plants were able to do that on their own, because I kind of neglected some of them. And but it's just too much waste. And just in this bed alone, like I said, this is just one tomato plant, which is the sweet 100 tomatoes, and then these in these beds are the cherry tomatoes that goes, I think there's like 4 4 plants in here, or three, 1, 2, 3, 3 plants, and there is like so much food in here, and it went to waste. But at least I can get seeds out of these, which, that's a good thing. I can get seeds, and I can start my seeds from my sweet 100 tomatoes. And I really love these tomatoes because I made so much sauce out of them, and every time I came in here I got like a really good amount of tomatoes that I could share with my neighbors. But I would, and I come back, and then there is more. Look down there, there is more, like, and it's amazing. So I can't wait for next year, and I can't wait to put in everything that I learned from the past 3-4 years of growing food to this 2025. I still have these. I took off. They are habanero, the orange or yellow, whichever one. I think they're a yellow habanero. And I took a lot of them off the plant on Christmas Day because I wanted to make some sauce. And I also came out here and I grabbed so much sweet 100 and cherry tomatoes off this plant, and I still can't believe there is still so much in here. And as you can see, there's like still flowers. There's still flowers coming out. There's still flowers. They're still producing. Look underneath there. Let me take this one out. Look. So pretty. So pretty, so healthy. But yeah, the only thing in my garden that I've been struggling with are ants. So I would get these like ants beds, and I would try to work around it, but sometimes it's just so irritating, and I would just grab like hot water and put that on there. But then sometimes I would destroy my roots because you see how close those are, and I'm putting like boiling water on that. It's not ready, you know what I mean. So this whole area right here, I have to figure out what I will do with this area, because like you can see right there, I don't get sun as much. I think it's because of this building. So right here in this building is my chicken coop. I had about 6 or 7 chickens in here, but now I only have 3. I have 1 rooster and 2 hens. The reason being is the rooster beat my hens to death. I don't want the rooster, but my boyfriend wants the rooster. So at this point, I gave up on the chickens and I just let him handle it, because there's no point to keep buying baby chicks and then grow them, and then they grow up to be so big and so nice, and then the rooster killed my baby. So at this point, until he can figure a way without the roosters, I'm not going to invest in chickens anymore. But we have a really huge chicken coop that can hold up to maybe 30 chickens, I believe. But this is super huge. The thing is, we're thinking about this part is separated from that. We're going to keep the baby chicks in here and keep the bigger chicks in there. So, but like I said, I'm not investing into that because I was ready wanted to grow my own meat and my own eggs. But I can't do that when I have a big ass rooster in my chicken coop beating on my hens and killing my hens. I also have this big space right here that I'm also still figuring out what I want to do. So when we are resetting, when you guys are, watching me reset this garden, we're going to reset it together. We're going to figure out what exactly to do and what not to do, or what to learn from and where to put certain stuff in and where not. So I am really excited. Well, for now, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you got this far, please like and subscribe to my channel. it would be very, very much appreciated. Um, and I hope you guys can take this journey with me. I will grow for us. We will grow together. We will learn together, and maybe I will be inspiration to you to start your garden. Whether you're in an apartment, you are in a townhouse, you are in your own space that is smaller or as big as mine or way bigger than mine. I pray that I can inspire you guys to be able to grow your own food and be out here. I mean, if it's not for the I want to grow my food because I want to know where my food coming from. It can be like just something for you to be proud of yourself for. Something that you can be like, yes, I grew this one little cherry or sweet 100 tomatoes, whether it's like 3 or 4 on the stem, but to be proud of yourself, something to be excited about. So thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.